Sound like Pacquiao trying to hit a lick, you know what I mean? But Pacquiao not Pacquiao no more. It's tough to go against him in this situation because if it was some years ago, Pacquiao would beat Barrios. But right now, Barrios, with his momentum, might around and beat Pacquiao up.
Two questions. One is, should he be fighting again? And at the end of the day, if he's good enough to beat everybody outside of the top 20 in the world, then why not?
Boxing legend Manny Pacquiao has set the combat sports world abuzz with newly leaked sparring and training footage ahead of his return fight against Mario Barrios. At 46 years old, the former 8-division world champion appears sharp-focused and incredibly agile, defying age and expectations. The footage showcases Pacquiao's signature speed footwork and relentless combinations, sparking speculation about whether he still has what it takes to compete at the elite level. With fans worldwide eager to see how the boxing icon performs in this comeback, the hype around his return continues to grow now.
Hi there guys, welcome to Red Corner Boxing. So Manny Pacquiao returns to the ring against Mario Barrios according to rumours today. This is going to happen in July of this year. WBC have apparently sanctioned it. What's your thoughts on this, guys? Let us know in the chat.
Boxing legend Manny Pacquiao is set to return to professional boxing at age 46, challenging Mario Barrios for the WBC welterweight title this July after a 4-year hiatus. WBC President Mauricio Sulian confirmed the bout, which marks a full-circle moment for Pacquiao, whose first world title was at flyweight with the WBC, despite a lackluster performance in a 2024 exhibition match against Japanese kickboxer Rukia. Manny Pacquiao remains confident, citing his 2019 victory over Keith Thurman and minimal recent ring damage. He last fought professionally in August 2021, losing to Yordenis Ugasnek.
Barrios is the WBC champion, so who is he mandated to fight next? Do you have made that decision yet?
Well, at this time, Mario Barrios is going to fight Manny Pacquiao in July. That's a tremendous fight. There's a final elimination taking place in North Africa, New Guinea with Chisoko, and there's just many interests in the division. It's a great weight category.
I didn't know about Manny Pacquiao. So is this something is it out there? I've not seen anything about this.
Yes, it was released. PBC. Manny Pacquiao first title was the flyweight WBC, and he wants to retire as WBC.
Barrios, 29, has remained active, winning the WBC interim welterweight title in 2023, and later becoming full champion after Terence Crawford vacated the belt. With a professional record of 291, Barrios most recently retained his title in a split draw against Abel Ramos. As of now, no mandatory challenger is assigned for the WBC welterweight division. Pacquiao's return has generated significant buzz in the boxing community, with fans and analysts eager to see if PacMan can defy age and reclaim glory in the ring. His decision to come back is driven by a desire to end his storied career on a high note, aiming to retire as a champion. The fight not only offers a chance for redemption, but also adds another chapter to Pacquiao's legendary. Legacy boxing trainer Greg Hackett offered a candid reaction to the rumored Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios fight. In a candid interview, Hackett expressed skepticism about the matchup, suggesting that Pacquiao, despite his legendary status, might be overestimating his current capabilities. He emphasized the challenges Pacquiao would face against a younger and active fighter like Barrios, highlighting the potential risks involved. Hackett's insights reflect a broader concern within the boxing community about aging fighters returning to the ring against formidable opponents. His comments serve as a cautionary perspective on the bout, urging careful consideration of the implications for Pacquiao's legacy and health. Mario Barrios' coach, Bob Santos, recently addressed the matchups involving his fighter. In a recent interview, Santos expressed interest in these high-profile fights, emphasizing Barrios' readiness to face top-tier opponents. When discussing the possibility of a bout with Manny Pacquiao, Santos revealed that while both camps had shown interest scheduling conflicts, particularly Pacquiao's political commitments in the Philippines had previously hindered the fight's fruition. However, Santos did not rule out the possibility of revisiting this matchup in the future, should circumstances allow. Next.
mentioned it. A lot of people are asking what's going on. Are the rumors true? Is it possibly Spence? Is it Pacquiao? Who is Mario Barrios sharing the ring with next?
You know what? He's put himself in a great position through hard work. He's a tremendous story when he turned pro and what he's been able to accomplish being a two-time world champion. And I always told everybody, he fights all comers. When we fought Gervonta Davis, all my hats off to Gervonta Davis. But it was very difficult for us to make the weight. We were going to move up in weight. They presented us, with this opportunity, and he said, "You know what? I'll bite down for it one more time." And then from there, obviously we had a tough loss, but it was a competitive fight. And his first fight at 147 pounds, he goes on and takes on Keith Thurman. No tune-ups, no getting used to the thing. Goes at that point is about.
Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win, or you find a way to lose. Let me tell you something. Manny Pacquiao, Mario Barrios not really sure what the hell's going on here. WBC is doing their thing to take care of Pacquiao. They ain't worried about Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. They looking at trying to breathe life back into the 147-pound division. So Manny, Pacquiao's getting another opportunity. Let me tell you something. Pacquiao should be the aside. The man bring a whole country. Barrios ain't quite doing that. But to come out here and think Manny Pacquiao is just going to get in here and put the beings on Barrios, I understand having the mindset and remember what Manny Pacquiao was. He's not that people. So if you ask me him fighting Barrios who wins, I got to give the edge to Barrios. But as far as who's going to win, financially it's Manny Pacquiao. Barrios gets some dough too, but it's Manny Pacquiao, that's it.
Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Let me tell you something. Manny Pacquiao, Mario Barrios. Not really sure what the hell's going on here. WBC is doing their thing to take care of Pacquiao. They ain't worried about Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney bullshit. They looking at trying to breathe life back into the 147-pound division. So Manny Pacquiao's getting another opportunity. Let me tell you something. Pacquiao should be the A side. The man bring a whole country. Barrios ain't quite doing that. But to come out here and think Manny Pacquiao is just going to get in here and put the bing-bings on Barrios, I understand having the mindset and remember what Manny Pacquiao was. He's not that, people. So if you ask me, him fighting Barrios, who wins? I got to give the edge to Barrios. But as far as who's going to win financially, it's Manny Pacquiao. Barrios gets some dough too, but it's Manny Pacquiao. That's it.
Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Let me tell you something. Manny Pacquiao, Mario Barrios. Not really sure what the hell's going on here. WBC is doing their thing to take care of Pacquiao. They ain't worried about Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. They looking at trying to breathe life back into the 147-pound division. So Manny Pacquiao's getting another opportunity. Let me tell you something. Pacquiao should be the aside. The man. Bring a whole country. Barrios ain't quite doing that. But to come out here and think Manny Pacquiao is just going to get in here and put the beings on Barrios, I understand having the mindset and remember what Manny Pacquiao was. He's not that people. So if you ask me, him fighting Barrios who wins, I got to give the edge to Barrios. But as far as who's going to win financially, it's Manny Pacquiao. Barrios gets some dough too, but it's Manny Pacquiao. That's it. Next voice.
Walkout's style is good for the Muay Thai sports, and I don't know that boxing is different than Muay Thai, and we're going to fight in boxing, so what I'm talking about. It's hard for him to adjust without using elbows, legs like that. So it just you need to train hard and work hard because it's hard to. It's very hard to. I got a big round of applause for Manny.
The idea of a Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios fight has sparked criticism from boxing purists and insiders alike, with many calling it a disgrace to the sport. At its core, this matchup is seen as a money-driven stunt rather than a legitimate competition between two evenly matched athletes. Pacquiao, a future Hall of Famer and global icon, is now 46 years old and has been retired since his loss to Yordenis Ugas in 2021. His performance in that fight clearly showed the effects of age and inactivity, slower reflexes, reduced endurance, and diminished timing. On the other side is Mario Barrios, an active, younger, and naturally larger welterweight who is still developing in his career. While not considered among the elite of the division, Barrios is a credible fighter with enough skill, size, and youth to be a serious threat to any aging opponent. Matching him against a long-retired legend like Pacquiao is less about fair competition and more about generating pay-per-view sales and attention. What makes this matchup even more problematic is the rumored sanctioning of the fight as a welter.
Yeah, it's lazy, right? Just kind of. When you do like shadow boxing like that, what is that for? Because you can apply that in habit. You become a habit. When you shadow boxing like.
Woo! Woo!
Like that.
The speed is still there. Woo!
Is bigger than me. It's too big for me, and the floor mat is different to boxing because in boxing just a little bit, but in MMA like so it's hard to move with shoes. So, but it's good. Good experience. We give a good action fight to the fans. Or elbow is about my back head is like is swelling a little bit because his elbow, like when he punch, like he can move, he can punch. The thing is he can be a boxer. He can be a boxer, but in his weight division, there's a lot of also a good fighter in his weight division, like a bigger guy. It's that's right. It's really surprising to me that the